Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today, as always, we have highlights. As every month, we have highlights from the Polyseum for you. And with me, as always, fantastic guests, two great players and good friends of Polytopia. Welcome, Meisterlampe and YetiPeaks. How are you guys doing today?
Hello.
Hi.
So, Meister, you have to be excited because we'll be featuring one of your games from the Polyseum.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyways, before we start watching the games, maybe let's discuss this ZEBASI a bit. So what do you guys think of them? What are their strong and weak points? What strategies are ZEBASI famous of?
I'll start. So first of all, like ZEBASI, obviously one of the tribes in the game that gets a lot of guaranteed population and capital, thanks to starting with farming and therefore 2 farms.
Yeah, so they are the T0 tribe, right?
They are a turn 0 tribe, so they basically always want to upgrade turn 0. And they have one of the highest farm rates in the game and a pretty low forest rate, which usually makes them very reliant on rider roads.
Yeti, anything to add?
I'm not too sure about the forest thing because I think it's normal. But yeah, even the mountain rates there are less mountains, and so yeah, there is way more mobility with riders. So going riding roads is usually the main route. Even if, to be honest, I usually like the opening with 3 warriors and not going with ride because it gives you more expansion and a bit less economy. No, a bit more economy. I don't know, it's complicated, but I like it more because it gives me the feeling that I am expanding faster, even though it might not be so.
The case. And which maps where do they excel the most? Which kind of maps?
I think that ZEBASI is like a pretty flexible tribe. Probably water-based maps they are a bit weaker on because they can't make use of construction that well with the windmills and markets, which is like what makes their late game also pretty powerful. That they can usually get a lot of giants with construction and windmills, and then also build a lot of markets. So I'd say that probably Continents is their best map.
Yeah, I think I agree with Meisterlampe.
Okie doke. Yeah, so if you prefer to play ZEBASI, pick those maps where there's more land, definitely. And the last question, or maybe one before last, which do you prefer, the regular ZEBASI or the Anzala? I will set up a poll in a moment to see how our audience which our audience likes more. So ZEBASI or Anzala?
I can go first. I think Anzala because I don't like the rainbow farms, but that's the only downside of the tribe in general because I really like the recolor of everything, and especially the lions. Like the animals of the tribes are so cool.
So you're more of like an artist. Because Anzala like to paint everything, so I guess. Yeah, if you want to know more about the ZEBASI in general, check out our ZEBASI lore video. Everything is explained there, and you will learn a lot more about the ZEBASI and the Anzala. Yeah, Meisterlampe.
Well, whenever you ask me that question, I think it's a bit unfair because I like to play every tribe without a skin. So that answer
Yeah.
for me once again is the regular Zebasi. But I gotta say that I think it's especially cool
Mhm.
for a Zebasi mirror matchup if one player plays with the skin and one player plays without the skin. So you
Mhm.
actually have these two different
Yeah, terrain.
ground
Mhm.
types for the terrain. I think
Mhm.
for IMO that happens as well and Luxdor,
Yes. Mhm.
but for most tribes that
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
got to say, yeah, the lions definitely look really cool. I
Mhm.
remember a game where I was playing Illyrian against the Zebasi skin, that those lion polytors also.
Yeah. Yep. And before we start watching the games, are you planning to play in the World Championships? Because the qualifications are coming soon. So, what are your plans for that?
I will definitely try to qualify, depending on the qualifiers. We'll see what what the format is like and how the qualifiers are structured. Of course,
Mhm.
that also like has to fit into my regular life as a
Sure.
priority. But
Yeah,
Yeti?
I'm definitely
I have,
excited about it.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I have nothing to add to what Meisterlampe said.
So
So yeah,
you're down for playing and becoming a world champion.
yes, of course.
Okay. Okay, straightforward. Okay, let's jump into the games. So I will add Meisters. Yeah, let me. Yep. Okay, we're ready. I'll play some music. So, yeah. So go ahead, gentlemen.
Okay.
So who's playing
So
here?
yeah, here for the first game, we got Barat bliznaka in the southwest corner, going up against Kabanos in the east corner. Kabanos is blue with the regular Zebasi without a skin, and while Barat bliznaka and we are on small right.
Okay. Can we get an overview of the map because before we start watching it? Because I had a really interesting thing about this map that I noticed. So we can see that for Kabanos there are 4 villages in the northeast of the map. Yeah, 3 villages over there that are all in line together. While for Barat, all his villages are more put in distance between themselves, like to make a first line of villages and a second line of villages. And so when I started watching this game, I noticed how important the village in the center is. Because if Kabanos can manage to capture that village, he can hold his backline by making all his 4 cities a backline. So becoming it really powerful because he can safely train troops from those cities. And the same, and almost the same goes for Barat. He needs that city a bit less than Kabanos, but if he can get it, he's almost guaranteed a win because he can easily pressure his opponent and forcing him to go to train warriors instead of riders.
Yeah, I agree with that. Though, like obviously, my rule generally is that getting the center usually gives you quite a big advantage, and here on this map, it seems to be particularly important for the reasons you mentioned. Yeah. Besides that, I usually don't like analyzing the map before the game like that, because the players, while they start playing, they don't know about how important every village exactly is either, because they can perhaps guess where villages might be, but they cannot be 100% certain how the map is laid out.
But what I also see is that the navy blue player is kind of advantage because there are all those mountains. There is this long range of mountains between the two players. So I guess this village in the center most likely will go to the blue player.
I think more importantly, it's the mountains combined with the forest that actually.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Just the mountain chain alone, you can just walk past it without it really bothering you.
Yeah.
Okay, doc. Let's put on the fog and see what happened.
Yeah. So first of all, like I'd like to note that Orange obviously got an advantage here with a 3 farm start compared to the 2 farms for Blue, and that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't find a village, and even worse, he met his opponent, but not completely, because he managed to get himself the central village.
Yeah, we can also see the 1 warrior opening versus 3 warrior opening here. And here we got the first explorer. It doesn't reveal that much, but it shows the central village you talked about earlier.
Okay, and there is the first explorer.
And
it went backwards.
this was kind of fortunate.
Yeah,
like it missed the lighthouse and went backwards.
Especially because he also does not have meeting stars from Orange yet. So
yeah,
he was not able to do anything else. Like, yeah, this Explorer ruin not very good, barely revealed anything. And yeah, he's trying to catch up on economy. Barat going for a big play, he sees the capital siege, but it was a crucial mistake. Because if you go back, let's take a look. This rider right here. Because we need 3 hits on the warrior to siege the city. So he doesn't have any stars to place more roads than this one here. This rider obviously wants to bounce the capital. And then these 2 riders also here have to hit the warrior to get the double siege. But instead, this happens.
Especially because it would have been unbreakable, the siege on the was the central village.
Yeah, it would have been game over very quickly.
Fishing ruin, like to see it.
And a veteran stormer on the front line, which is very helpful. And here we see an incorrect block. I mean, it wouldn't have changed anything, to be honest.
I think I looked at it and no block would actually prevent an unsiege, but it's obviously like pretty costly to use your riders for these blocks if they don't work, because riders don't really retaliate
when getting it. Yeah.
So
I think that
great value.
Barat here wasted a lot of troops trying to take the city, and like on this turn he could have already taken it if he played a bit better, like by bouncing with the 10 HP in a better way.
So he's playing Anzala style, a bit chaotic and aggressive. So I guess he's a fan.
Yeah, like by moving west of the capital, over there.
Yeah, right here. He could have moved here, and then he would have got the bounce.
And probably the city at that point.
Yeah, another question. What would you do with a swordsman? Which rider do you kill?
That's a great question. Not the 6 HP for sure. I mean, I'd probably go for the 10 HP near Madzi.
This one.
Yeah, for that one, because the other 2 riders are blocked by the forest.
He has to place a road no matter what.
Yes, that for sure. But the two opponent riders, the 6 HP and the other 10 HP, can't actually move because they are completely blocked by the forest.
Okay. Yeah, well, this is the point where he makes the decision, and I actually thought that he should kill this rider because it's usually harder to get value out of a veteran swordsman early if you attack the opponents right through the middle. Because if you attack them right through the middle, it's easier for them to get a lot of units together to defend the attack.
Yeah.
And it seems like Blue's defense is more concentrated around his capital than the northwest part of the map.
I mean, I think that this turn the sword is going down no matter what rider it kills. Okay, actually, no.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Better Bounce would have secured the city here once again, as you noted earlier.
But while he secured it now...
Yeah, it's just one road to unsiege.
Yeah, you're right.
Mr.
No, it wasn't one road because you need to hit with the warrior.
Oh yeah, the rider has to hit it first. You're right. Is it possible? I guess it's kind of expensive, right? You need the 10 and then a 5 hit.
I don't think it's possible to.
And he doesn't have roads.
Oh yeah, 14.
Yeah.
I thought it was 12.
Yeah, so then it's not possible.
Did he? No, he captured the previous turn already.
Yeah.
But he gets killer.
Yeah, yep. Here I didn't like the use of killer, to be honest. Like, he plays over there to get 5 stars back, but I would have used it in the capital to get a giant with...
a giant.
What is it? Construction, probably.
Or
I mean, you can get this turn with Org, which will be kind of nice. But I think getting the next one with construction is far better.
Yeah, I agree with the giant because he needs the giant to take the city back, because otherwise it will be almost impossible.
Right here he has 15 stars, and he got a killer monument. So he could place a killer monument and 2 fruits in his capital. That leaves him with 2 stars. And then he can use the Park of Fortune for the 5 stars back, which he did, and he can still make 2 riders. Or workshop plus warrior, whatever he prefers.
Yeah, overall that play, it wasn't something that I liked.
And yeah, here we got Orange using the Gate of Power to get a giant.
Yes. And then using the Park of Fortune.
Yeah, I always like to say it's most of the time bad to hold on onto your monuments.
Yes, I always remember that and have your voice in my head whenever I keep my monuments. Meisterlampe says don't keep them, use them right away.
Oh. Really lucky rune for blue.
Yes, because now you can easily get the giant going with construction too. I mean, kind of decisive, this rune, I think.
He's going for a burn and a giant that way, I guess.
Yes.
I was wondering why he didn't place the Park of Fortune for the giant.
I mean, he didn't delay the giant. He didn't like the Park of Fortune over there. I think that he wouldn't have had any giant on that city, so you may as well place it somewhere else where you can get more giants.
Okay, blue also getting roads now and attacking the central city.
Yeah, he's pushing really hard because he knows the importance of that city. Especially because from the vision he has, he can see that his opponent has 6 cities, probably. I mean, he has the space to have 6 cities from the vision he had. So he need to play aggressively and don't allow his opponent to get the Grand Bazaar. Because if he gets the Grand Bazaar, that's one more monument. And it's not gonna be easy to win the central city if the opponent has one more giant. And
Oh.
here we see him going up with all those troops, but not completely. Like he blocked something, but not everything. Which was
I'm not sure if it was the right play to not siege with the giant. I guess he wanted to kill the giant.
Yeah, I think it would have been a far better play to kill the giant with the riders and the siege with the giant.
Mm-hmm.
Because by doing so, you're sieging with giant. They need 9 hits to kill it, and it's probably not gonna happen.
I'm not sure what to think of this explorer.
Yeah, I think it's a bad explorer because it doesn't even give the giant instantly, which is the only reason it made a little sense. And here again, didn't siege with the giant.
Like, he got basically no vision from it, and it just costs him 1 star every turn from now. Yeah, blue's position is strong now. He also gets vision onto orange now, so he's going to see basically everything that's going on.
He should have done that at the start of the turn. So that he
it's better to play with the vision instead of.
And yeah, that's a huge misplay that he does, because he think he still has that 5 HP rider, but that 5 HP rider just got a kill. Or it hit the warrior. So he thought he had enough to unsiege, and he actually had enough with the 2 8 HP in the back and the 1 HP. I think that does kill a 15 HP veteran rider.
Mm-hmm.
It should kill.
Yeah. 6, 7, and 2. Yeah, for sure. Even if it was 1 HP against a 3 HP, I think it kills. So yeah, by making this misplay, he loses the central city with no way of recovering it.
Yeah, for this, I'd also like to mention, if you want to avoid running into such a situation yourself, if you pay close attention to the circle with the rider icon, so this rider has already attacked, so you can just only see the orange circle around the horse. And now if you take a look at one of the riders that has not attacked yet, there is an additional white circle around the orange circle. So that means that unit can still attack. Another way to see that a unit has not attacked yet is, if you look at it, there's the option to recover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
these are like very, very pro tips. So like everyone make notes. Meisterlampe is sharing some, big secrets here.
Yeah, pretty painful mistake. At least he got the Grand Bazaar that he can use somewhere.
Yeah, but now the problem is that his opponent is gonna get the Grand Bazaar with the 6th city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And his opponent with the Grand Bazaar can get one more giant, and he's up 1. Now they are even on giants, but after this, he's going up by 1 more giant, I think. Oh yeah, he had 1 more in the back too. And he's getting 1 more over there. There are so many giants.
Yeah, here it's just burning a forest and... Okay, but he used the Grand Bazaar somewhere else for a giant.
Yeah, no idea why he placed that up there. Like, kinda useless.
Yeah, this is like useless. The giant should be at the front line, not in the back.
Yes. But I mean, at this point, the game is kinda over. Like, they have the same amount of tax, with the only difference that Kabanos has construction.
Let's take a look again. Orange has Well,
Yep.
orange is fishing, but that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
Fishing and org. Which are helpful. No, fishing not too much. But yeah, at this point the game is over, and we can see that Kabanos can simply move up all these giants without anything interrupting it.
Mm.
Oh, he moved back.
I think he ran out of time here, given that he didn't train any more units.
Maybe he wanted to go for knights.
I think like all Kabanos really has to do to convert this game is just spam a lot of units because he outproduces blue.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so I'm gonna generally stunt how the orange did not win this because they were like, even though the blue one had the central city, the orange was like far more dominant in the other parts, and especially when they got this middle city back, like they got the middle city, it was pretty much like game over for the blue one. At least that it looked like this. So yeah. So your thoughts? What went wrong here for orange, and how the blue player managed to turn things around?
I think that what the orange player did wrong was going for roads, but not making a good not giving value to getting roads. Like with roads, it could have gotten the central city on turn 7, and instead it got it on turn 11. And that's 4 turns later. 4 turns in which his opponent had all the time in the world to consolidate and get construction. So if you're going roads while playing Zebasi, you have to make sure to pressure your opponent so that your opponent can't go for construction. Because once your opponent goes for construction, he can have way more giants than you. And so you're soon going to get overwhelmed. So if you're going roads, make sure it's like you have enough time to win your opponent before he can start to have a lot of giants.
Meister?
yeah, I agree he didn't get enough value here, right? Like it was just misplayed siege. If he plays it right, then of course he probably wins the game on the spot because he takes away this crucial city. Also, like the other downside of roads obviously is if you spend like all your stars on roads, you cannot add the extra riders you would have otherwise added because, well, you spend all your stars on building roads, especially with such a weak economy. It's not that sustainable. So yeah, it's important that you use the roads well, especially if the road for this crucial play you were going for does not even help you connect to your capital later on, which is like how roads kind of work in an economical way as well. Yeah, there were a bunch of these moments, right? Like when later on there was this misplay with Mr. and Siege. I think he also was a bit too optimistic with how he bounced some riders. I'm checking if I can find it right now. I think there were like a few turns where his units just moved up too aggressively and he didn't have the force behind to back his push up, basically, and he was slow to expand into the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very, very nice play from the blue player. They managed to take the win in this difficult situation for them. So kudos to the blue one. So the regular Zebasi.
Well played,
okay.
Kabanos.
Yep, well played, Kabanos. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Who's playing here?
Okay, so probably a Polysseuum classic.
I see big names. Yes.
I think no one else plays as many tournaments as Vorce and Anva.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we got Vorce in orange in the southwest corner with a skin, going up against Anva in the east corner as blue, and the map once again is small drylands.
Yeah, their encounters are always interesting, so I'm very curious to see this game.
Also worth noting is that Vorce already sees the foreign terrain inside its capital vision, so he could probably guess that Anva is in fact in the east corner given his starting vision.
Yeah. Which is very helpful because usually it means that you need to push that side of the map to cut off your opponent from the rest, like center and east, so that you can cut the opponent from the west of the map.
Yeah, you of course see both players starting the game off with a workshop again. Vorce also expands into that direction.
And goes for widing, because I think he made an opening that I really like. Let's see, yes. When playing with ZEBASI, if I have to play an opening and I am near the lighthouse, I really like this riding opening that he played.
You mean the one that Anva or Vorce did?
Vorce.
Yeah, with rider to the lighthouse.
Yes, with the second rider that goes to the lighthouse, you can grab the farm, and the next turn you have six stars per turn. So you can train 2 riders on turn 4.
No, with Anva it was very. I see their situation is much worse because they have this mountain. Yeah.
On this mountain when he wanted to take the lighthouse of the warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
also, a lot of people in this situation, I think it's worth highlighting.
Yeah.
Like, with which unit do you attack and with which unit do you kill? Like, I know a lot of people are really tempted to attack with a rider first and kill with a warrior. But it's much better. Like, this warrior does not provide that much value anyways, first of all. The warrior is pop capping you in the city. And second of all, it's usually just better to stack kills on a rider because they are much more likely to promote to veteran eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bounce in the city a bit of a mistake because
he
prevents.
didn't count that he could have trained 1 more rider.
Yes, exactly. Okay, Anva gets the lighthouse.
And get himself the upgrade.
Yeah. A bit of an optimistic bounce from Vorce here with a 5 HP rider on the village.
Yeah. And I think that on the next turn, he could have actually kept the central village. Yeah. Like by killing with the other rider, with the, like if you go back, if you can pause. No, on turn 7 for Vorce.
You mean that he can block?
Yeah, because he can kill with the rider behind with the other rider, and then block with the same that same rider.
Yeah.
So you want to bounce somewhere here.
Yeah, on that fruit, and then the other rider goes in and goes onto the village. Okay, and keeping the rider over there, I don't think it's a good option. Like, probably going for the ruin, he could have secured it very easily. And, yeah.
Yeah, Anva going for construction here, while Vorce is
I think it's
roads.
A very good option, because it's his only way to actually get something out of his position. Because
no, nice warrior push. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, very cool. And because as Kabanos in the first game, he has 4 cities only in line once again,
Mm-hmm.
and he needs troops to protect his cities to be able to train troops from the back. And so he needs giants to protect those cities.
Yeah, really nice for Anva to get that Lighthouse of the Explorer, because now he's actually able to get a giant in his capital.
Yes. And here I think it did a huge mistake to go onto the village.
I was bounced over here.
Yes, because he can see that Vorce has roads, and he has the city in the west.
Yeah, he sees the road, for example, on the fruit.
Yeah. And in this way, he actually lost that city. And that city is very important because it gives Vorce the
Yeah,
jump.
it's 6 against 3. Very big advantage.
Yeah, but it's crucially the 6th city, and the 6th city...
Yeah, Grand Bazaar.
The Bazaar.
Yeah. And here he's pushing up the giants to gain more space.
Yeah, also getting roads to move the giants in faster, though he maybe should have delayed it by 1 turn, so he can make more units now and place 2 roads next turn.
I mean, I think that he thought that he was in a very big disadvantage, so he needed to move quickly to make something happen.
No, veteran siege.
Well, let me go back. So right here, you can see the city is 3 tiles away, so you can also move 1 tile now and 2 tiles in the following turn. And that way you have more riders to support your push.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Vorce connecting all the cities here, it's really good. I believe, yeah, he just gets a giant in his capital with connections. And now he has 2 monuments. So he can basically pop a giant wherever he wants. Though this siege over here is looking a bit scary. Yeah, Vorce going for border growth in order to, well, deny roads and save 1 monument, so he still has the Park of Fortune, but he loses
the city over there, and now it's a 5 versus 5. But still, Anva keeps having the same problem, that all his cities are all open to be attacked. So he needs to attack, or he's probably going to lose the game. Because once Vorce starts attacking, his attack is going to be much more effective. Because Anva doesn't have a defensive line in the back. Because all his cities are front cities.
Yeah, Vorce cities are in a very good cluster compared to Anva's cities, who are like really spread out. So it's like easier to find like a weak point somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so far nobody has like a big advantage over the other one. So it's still like, we don't know yet who's going to win.
I mean, I think that in this position, I was watching the game and thinking, I think that Vorce is gonna win because he's way better situation overall, because he has more giant potential, he has more space overall, and the longer this game goes, the better his position is getting. So he simply needs to consolidate, and once he consolidates, like a knight in any city of his cities, it's going to be a huge threat for his opponent, because he can reach every single city.
Yep.
He also already got free spirit from a ruin earlier, so a knight actually just cost him 27 stars from his position.
Yeah.
Like what kind of puts Vorce a bit behind here is that Anva just trades a lot of units in order to get these big sieges on this on these 6 SPT and 5 SPT cities to slow down Vorce's development. But like realistically, like Vorce just has to find good trades with his riders, bounce back. He got all the space from the border growth, and probably should be good defending. And then he can probably just send it to Anva's capital right away, because well, his other cities are very far away from his capital, so it's pretty easy to attack it. Okay. Yeah, Anva getting roads and organization now. I think, he first wants an explorer.
I missed the lighthouse.
Which was missed, but now we connection. There is a giant anyway.
Vorce is getting forestry. I can see catapults or mathematics being pretty good for Vorce in this position. Because he got the border growth. For some reason, just partially upgrades this. Anva trading a lot of units into his giants, so eventually a rider survives with 1 HP to bounce in and deny the income. Another border growth. Really playing for late game.
Yeah.
But as we'll soon see, border growths also come with some downsides.
I mean, especially without making any thing, without saying anything in the future, like even in this very moment, like the city in the west is getting pressure like really, really hard, because to get the border growth, he didn't train any unit. And well, now there is a giant, but a giant on his own is never gonna do anything.
Yeah, Anva is pressuring really hard, and he also saves like 20 stars here, and he gets another 30 next turn. So you have like something around 50 stars to work with next turn. Yeah, Vorce.
I can smell what's coming.
Okay, strategy, diplomacy.
Yes, diplomacy.
Vision in all cities. If you didn't know yet, diplomacy gives vision on all capitals.
Yeah.
And Vorce sees the cloaks, but
Vorce sees the cloak.
The answer is so close, but yet so far.
I mean, I think that on turn 19, Anva shouldn't have pushed his giants up, because he sent them to death, like by sieging the 2 cities. He simply sentenced them to die. But when you have cloaks, you want to keep your troops safe, because you need the troops to prevent your opponent from bouncing onto your you need
like a protective wall.
Exactly.
Yeah, for example, this siege he could have also just sacrificed the 1 HP rider to deny the income.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it's a good decision to throw away your giants when you want to pressure your opponents with cloaks, because like the giants act like a big natural barrier that you can't really get past easily, and that makes it harder to reveal the cloaks.
Maybe Anva was thinking, I have this cloak chain set up, so they won't be able to do anything with it anyways. So yeah. But I don't know.
Cloak must eat. Oh yeah, that push.
Like the other nice part about going cloaks is that you also get access to shields, which are like pretty good against riders in general. Now we also get like the first cloak hits really big, but Vorce managed to get knights just in time. Anva also gets archery for the defense bonus, I believe.
Yeah, he actually did it in the wrong order, because he hit with the cloaks and then got archery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can consider getting both climbing and archery here in order
Yeah.
to like
I
occupy
would have
all
probably
these.
went for both. Maybe not on the same turn because it's a full run of income, but like first turn archery, so you even get some archers if you want, and the turn after that going for climbing.
Yeah, Vorce was able to save his knight here by just leaving it in a safe position afterwards.
Yeah.
So pretty good value for a knight. But importantly, like Vorce's income is getting drained really heavily. Okay, what do you think about this decision?
I don't think it's the right decision at all. Like, simply get climbing or kill the 4 HP knight with the rider.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you for sure want to hit the city with the cloak first. Like, it even seems like a pretty big mistake by Vorce to train a warrior here, because that allows Anva to both hit a cloak and siege with a giant afterwards in the same turn.
I mean, to be honest, sieging with the giant is not all that big of a deal because there are 2 giants in the back. So
Right,
the giant is going to instantly die. I mean, what Anva wants in this moment is to go for knights. So to give both the threat of cloaks, and usually to protect from cloaks you need to have a lot of troops, but to protect from knights you need to have less troops. And well, the giant over there is still a very powerful unit to keep there, even if it does nothing. It's pressuring the city and is not allowing your opponent from advancing. Because once that giant dies, there is everything is open on that side.
Yeah, you only have these 2 defenders really acting as like some kind of barrier, but 2 knights can quickly break through them, or just 2 riders setting up a knight. So yeah, like I don't like the siege that much. Even just like 1 cloak hit already denies the income of from a city, which is what Anva probably wants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the best decision. And now cloak next to the city, not really doing anything.
Yeah, it's probably going to die.
And we're getting some archers.
I mean, I think he recognized himself that his capital was open to giants and knights, so he wanted to get archers to deal a bit with giants. And here we see a huge misplay, I think, from Vorce, because he could have uncovered the cloak on this turn a bit when he killed the giant siege. Goes when the rider kills the giant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now he gets vision, so he knows it has to be on the mountain or on the fruit.
And when he moves the warrior to eat the dagger later on, in a moment. Okay. Yeah, you can see that. No, the other warrior, the warrior that eat the dagger.
This one, do you mean?
Yes, you can see that it doesn't have an eyeball. So it means that the cloak cannot be on the mountain and can only be on the fruit.
Yeah.
And by revealing the cloak, the cloak can still eat the city because he is near to it, even if it's revealed.
But he has units to kill it if he reveals it.
No, that already attacked. He has a 10 HP rider in the back, in the west. Yeah, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, perfect amount.
You mean he should hit the defender with it and bounce there?
I would have uncovered it with the 5 HP when he got the kill on the giant. And then
because then cloak has to like wait one turn to go stealth again, and so it's
Yeah, here you reveal the cloak and you bring up the 10 HP rider.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. Like at this point, you should think about how to uncover the cloak. Obviously, move the warrior here, and then you know, is the cloak out or is he on the fruit? And then afterwards, you have like this rider over here that can just take out the cloak afterwards, because the rider reaches all tiles where the cloak could be. And then there also was this other thing where for some reason, he chained to this additional rider. Maybe he was hoping for other units to be there, but it ends up just giving Anva the 8 stars almost for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, no value from this, really.
Yeah, like not killing this cloak was pretty bad.
Yeah, because
like,
now he has to go.
Like the cloak does so much. It gives Anva 6 stars, it denies 6 stars, and there are so many units Vorce has to deal with.
Yeah, and he has
now
so
Anva
much
gets
veto that he
Shiver.
can get 2 knights of his own.
Yeah, now everything looks grim for Vorce. He was in the lead, but now it's looking bad.
Yeah, it's looking very bad, but he can still go for the opponent capital. And here he blocks in this way, which was really interesting to see.
Yeah, like...
Yet not effectful.
I don't think Anva even has to... Yeah, but Anva has a bunch of ways to deal with this, right? Like,
I mean, he needs 2 roads, I think.
Yeah, he can road the knight around. And
yeah, and chain.
Yeah, he only needs to kill the 15 HP rider. And yeah, with that, well, it wasn't a tricky siege, but maybe a wasteful one.
Yeah, we have to remember that they're playing, like live, so it's, mistakes happen, so it's it's always it's possible that your opponent will misclick or something, and then you get the win.
Yeah,
you're also getting like a bunch of crucial... Oh, what happened there? I think Anva forgot to make units or something. Yeah, he ran out of time, and because of that, he didn't split his riders. And now we have this archer opening up a chain into the other riders.
And we can see that Vorce is going all in for the opponent capital, and he is completely leaving his west side.
Yeah, if you get the opponent's capital, it doesn't matter what else you have. As long as you own all capitals, you immediately win the game.
Yeah, and here we can see that Vorce has an unbreakable siege on the opponent capital. Like completely unbreakable, but by giving up his west city, he gave up the...
Yeah, 1 population.
Is it really unbreakable? I mean, Anva could kill the 22 HP giant, and then have knights
1, 2,
going around
3,
here.
4. No, 1. Sorry, half. 1, 1.5. 2, 2.5. 3. Okay, no, actually, he could have unsiege. A bit tricky this time.
But I guess, like they were low on time, so getting a giant is much easier.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even think he can unsiege.
What does
I don't think
he
he can unsiege.
He has a knight.
Well, that deals 10 damage.
2 daggers.
No, okay, but one of the dagger, like, you need 2 daggers to kill the warrior.
No, you don't have to kill this warrior. You can.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And the 2 daggers to kill the giant, and then the other 2 knights to unsiege the capital.
Yeah.
So I guess there was a way out, but this obviously made it a lot easier for Anva, because like right now, well, how the hell does he pop a giant? like burning this forest for a farm gets him up to 3 out of 7 population. And then even if he magically gets the Grand Bazaar, he has only 1 space left. So even with the Grand Bazaar, it's 6 population, and he needs 7. But of course, there's the slow connection that he also gets, so he has exactly enough.
Yeah. And with the giant push, the game is completely over.
Yeah, because like Anva is killing Vorce everywhere else, and yeah, Vorce just
He
has
gives up.
units left.
Oh yeah, exciting game. Your thoughts?
it was a great game.
What happened here?
I think
because for most of the game it was pretty equal. Vorce, I think, was in the lead. Like you said, he had he had his cities better placed because Anva again had this line of cities, and so it's much more difficult to defend in this situation. So what went wrong for Vorce?
I think he went too greedy. Like even when he got forestry, I think it was a bit too much.
Okay, so you're saying greed. Meister?
Like probably on, I think he got it on turn 15. No, turn 16. Like you don't need forestry to defend yourself.
Yeah, he's like preparing a giant push here, but it prevents him from making a lot of units.
Yeah.
Like the lack of units, right? Like ideally in the late game you want to be pretty much at unit population cap in any city. Like Vorce has the space to do so. And but I mean, of course, we also had some mistakes prior to that. I'm not sure how good I found the decision to end the turn with 2 monuments here instead of like preemptively already making a giant.
Yeah, probably this. Oh no, wait. I mean, he couldn't get the giant instantly.
I guess this one is. I guess they are kind of expensive, right? He doesn't even have hunting yet. So, like, maybe it makes it too tricky to hop a second giant, and it's okay to save the monuments here. But I'm not sure. I feel like
probably I would have popped the giant over there with 2. Maybe not, because then how can you protect the other city?
Well, you have the giant loading in.
Yeah, but you
make
need 6 small troops.
But I guess Anva would go for double siege most likely.
Yeah, exactly. So you need 12 small troops, and he doesn't have the time to build such an army.
So again, one last word. So what made this win possible, and what happened with Vorce's armies? So you think like waiting for too long was a bad idea? Getting forestry.
Yeah,
how he
like
he should have probably waited longer to get these tags. Because right here, like, why is he has 29 stars and he spends like all his stars to get this 1 giant and a bunch of excess population on this city. But I'm not sure where he needs it, and because he did that, they are like, well, he didn't make any new units this turn. When he just waited, he could have made like 3 or 4 units even while getting this giant. Yeah, and that's like something that just ends up snowballing really hard, especially in these rider engagements. It's like all about having more riders so you can attack with them, retreat them, and heal again, and so on. And if you just have less units because you didn't produce them, you eventually end up in these situations where like all your cities are pretty low population. Your opponent gets a bigger army, and yeah, then the cloaks can happen. Even though
Yeah.
Anva threw away a bunch of giants, he still was able to push through with the cloaks. And then there also was like, well, first a misplay from Anva here with the giant siege, and also how Vorce played it afterwards. He just left the cloak alive for no reason.
Yeah. Some big fans of yours, Yeti. Aravin says hi.
Thank you.
Hi, Aravin.
Well, I think that on the turn 15 where he got forestry, he could have even gotten knights. Like he has a very big chance. Like he can think that the opponent doesn't have vision on his capital, so he can simply go for knights over there.
I think it was turn 16, right?
Oh yeah, turn 16.
Yeah, he has 29 stars. He could get a knight.
And I think it will turn to be useful. You can even disband the 9 HP giant, because 9 HP giant is kind of useless now. Oh, I could already. Oh yeah, he already has free spirit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He already had free spirit from a ruin, and so if he decides to spend this 9 HP giant, he has 34 stars, so he can get 1 knight and 2 riders, for example.
See, it seems like a very good option, or maybe 1 warrior in the front if he wants to.
But like you don't have to get forestry here. You really don't.
Okay, so let's move on to Meister's game against Ramdingler and see if he got Ramdingler or did he Ramdingle the Ramdingler.
Okay.
So 2 regular Zebasi, no Anzala this time.
Yeah, we are both fans of the original. Yes, over here we got me in the north corner hosting as orange against Ramdingler in the south corner purple, and once again on normal drylands.
So your spawners are pretty equal, and you also have lighthouse spawns, so everything is
pretty even, except we both go to the center and being closer to.
Yeah,
and
it's closer to them.
Yeah, there's no play for me to do there, so I have to move up to the side. I think I'll also work with fog now. Yeah, I opt to take roads here. I know that I'm probably losing this city. There's not really much I can do.
I think that on this turn he did he wrongly blocked, because he knows that you only have 1 riders. If you have some riders in range, you're going to only have 1 rider in range, because you were capped at 5 troops. At 3 troops, and like at the start of turn 5, is it? Yeah, you are capped on capital. So you are not going, like, if you capture 2 cities, this means that you only have 1 troop that can actually be in range of the city with the warrior.
Well, I mean, there was the option to make it right in the capital, but the city is just too far away for me to even consider it.
Yeah, you should have placed 3 roads, and you didn't even have the income to do that.
It's way too expensive, so I just like, I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I can beat him if I go like full economy, right? Like, that's also why I get the workshop here. I also purposely don't get an explorer before losing that city, because like, I know a lot of people would do that, but you also have to keep in mind that you spend 5 stars in that city that now your opponent doesn't have to spend, just so you get explorer instead of your opponent being able to choose between explorer and workshop. So effectively it's like a negative 10-star trade for you to do that. and in this position, it didn't make sense for me to go for it. And as you can see, like Ramdingler at this point doesn't even have a stars to be able to upgrade this city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty risky by me to move out of a 4 HP rider there, but I know that I have to get some cities somehow, and it ends up working out because he couldn't afford roads.
So I see you're forming a line in the northwest. So it's in so far it's a win condition. So if your cities are in line, then you'll be the winner, I guess.
Yeah,
that's the lesson from those highlights.
But still, it's like 3 cities against soon to be 6 cities for Ramdingler, and I think this explorer also ends up being really good, right? He gets an off-light mode, which makes the Eye of God a win condition for him. Pop Ruin, really good. Sword Ruin, okay.
Yeah, that Pop Ruin was quite fundamental. Like, you need that really badly if you want your first giant. Because getting your first giant in the C3 is far more expensive.
Yeah, like before this ruin, my best path to giant was in this C3 over here. I got roads, so like my plan was, okay, 2 road connections, so 12 stars on roads, and only then I have to spend 20 stars or 15 stars if you account for the stars from level 3. So in total I have to spend 27 stars for a giant right now.
And you don't have those stars.
Yeah, and when I get this Pop Ruin, like if I also got like a Star Ruin, it would be even crazier, but Sword Ruin was okay as well, given the pressure coming in here from Ramdingler.
Yeah.
And yeah, this Pop Ruin also made 2 roads and 2 more roads, and the lighthouse possible win condition.
Yeah, and that's a very, very easy giant.
Yeah, also like getting this extra income here by placing roads now. And now Ramdingler goes for a bit of a crazy play. Like he sees all these units.
Yeah, here I think he did a huge misplay. Like, he can see that you have perfectly the amount of troops to kick him off the village and the ruin. And
you see roads.
Yeah, you can even see roads.
And yeah, like I just kill everything here. I guess small misplay that I didn't move that rider first. And yeah, here I think I was
nice.
on time, so I placed a wrong road at first. But it gets the job done, right? The siege ends up working out. And ironically, I think if I played it a bit differently, I could have even blocked all 3 forests. But still, like, let's look at how much Ramdingler has to chop to even be able to afford the unsiege.
Yeah,
that's a crazy amount.
A lot of
like trees. I think a bunch of animals gone as well.
Yep.
So in order to get this one giant, he crippled his future giant potential a lot, and he also was not really able to make new units. But yeah, now I was like, okay, well,
another Pop Ruin.
Pretty doomed situation now. Like I'm stuck on 3 cities. He has 6 cities, and also he also got giants now. Yeah, okay, now it's gone. So I like go for this all-in siege here, kind of, and it's just enough to unsiege it. But I think once again I'm not too happy about how he unsieged this. Like obviously I block here with the intention to make it more expensive to unsiege, but I think like he's going for roads, but he could also go climbing and use this rider to clear the blocking rider, and then warrior plus rider to unsiege. And then he can make a lot more units afterwards.
Yeah, going for climbing would have been by far a better play.
Yeah, now he's building like these roads and not
Yeah,
making any new units.
exactly. He has no units at all now.
And
And
yeah,
your giants at the gates.
I also end up leaving that right in an interesting position. So let's snipe here.
Yeah.
But I mean, once again, it costs him a lot of roads, right? Like,
Yeah.
Can you pause for a second? Can you block it? I think he can. 1, 2, 3 roads. Ah.
Yeah, it's definitely possible that he.
I mean, go from your vision then on turn 13. Like at the start of turn 13.
Yeah, it definitely was quite helpful that there was no rider blocking here, because I think I would have had no way to clear it.
No, you actually have. You actually can.
Yeah, but this one.
No, you can't.
But I think.
Oh no, you can. No, you can't.
Like he could block here.
Yeah, if he blocks there, I don't think you can unsiege.
No, I just have to. I have to place more roads, right? 1, 2, 3. But I also need one
here. And that rider won't reach anymore.
Yeah, I would have needed 4 roads. But I mean, like, at this point, like, I already kind of thought the game was over, to be honest.
Yeah, and he thought that too, because you didn't have the eco to place 4 roads.
One, 2, 3. Yeah. 3 roads, and he could have gotten an unbreakable siege.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'm not even sure. Where did the 10 HP go? The 10 HP killed in siege.
Yeah.
And yeah, the one that killed this.
3. You actually need 5 roads to get the kill on the 6 HP too. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 roads, and he would have won. Wow.
I mean, like, it still should be a very winning position for him, right? Like, I'm down a lot of cities. I guess he couldn't unsiege the center, but now here, like, I saw this afterwards, and I was like, what just happened? Where do his stars go, right? He has 21 stars, and pay attention what happens. Okay, 18 stars now. But what just happened here? Random road did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
He placed the road here, and maybe he counted the tiles wrong. And
maybe he was counting. Maybe he was counting the tiles.
Yeah, but like it's 5 tiles and not 4 tiles. Like he probably was considering bouncing in there, but he didn't have a range to do so, and the roads didn't help either.
I mean, and even if he was able to, you could have easily unsiege.
Yeah, now he finally levels up the city in the east. I actually, like, I was surprised that this even worked. Now I get my giant behind to defend this. I was pretty happy to not have to kill the 40 HP giant here. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, he lost almost all his units. So.
He got a veteran siege, but while doing so, he made a crucial mistake. So, like, I clear this, and now I cleared the zone of control for that sword.
Yeah, nice.
And I also sniped a rider over there.
And you didn't block because you didn't thought the siege was gonna hold, but the siege was gonna hold.
Oh, MG. And he resigned?
Yeah, were there even any block opportunities for me? Like, I guess I could move somewhere here or there.
Yeah, I think that you thought that the siege wasn't gonna hold.
Yeah, like, I mostly wanted to put pressure, right? Like, that was my intention here. Like, I had I had some units coming from behind once again, and now that I was able to secure the center, I thought, okay, well, it's playable position once again.
Mm-hmm.
And Ramdingler also lost the city before getting Grand Bazaar, so he never got that.
Yeah,
And yeah,
he
take a
should
look.
have used the roads to get the Grand Bazaar instead of placing them. Like the cap siege, I think it could have happened with a less expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Meisterlampe, how you manage. Yeah, so like, do you think that actually suiciding all those units into your giant was worth it? Those, like, yeah, here.
In this turn, absolutely not, as you can see. Like, I think it would have been okay if he sieged with a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I have a lot of units behind there.
I mean, you can siege with the giant and block with the other one. Like one roads on the forest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this giant can move north and top. Yeah, I was very worried about that. And then also he can like move units into these tiles. But I guess I can move the vet sword off, so I guess it's not.
Yeah, you can move the vet sword.
But like the giant cannot move and attack, so like the tile the giant is on cannot be used by riders, warriors, and so on.
Yeah, but still, I think if he did not suicide all those units, there was still, you know, a game for him. Because yeah, so now that you are equal on cities. Yeah.
But we're not even equal. He's still ahead.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, he even would have had enough.
Yeah, 4 against 5. Yeah.
If he moved his units away. I guess I could have killed the warrior instead. But like, for example, this rider didn't have to remain on such an aggressive position where these riders can kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here I see one big mistake actually that kind of sealed the game. Is this giant in the southwest? So we discussed that already. That actually.
Yeah, what was kind of useless, the giant overall.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even move it. Right.
Yeah, it didn't move it entirely.
Yeah.
Maybe it was running low on time.
I mean, he was definitely running out of time here. And if he moved it here, then I don't think I would have been able to pull the siege off like I did.
No, I think that siege is impossible.
Yeah, but anyway, I think that on siege he made a couple of turns ago with this chopping stuff. I think this was the crucial mistake that actually allowed you, Meister, to
yeah. I mean, the crucial mistake was turn 9 play, right? Or was it turn 8?
No, turn 9.
Turn 9. He did this aggro play over here. And I just clear everything, right? I have these 5 riders, exactly enough to kill everything. I think if I played a bit differently, I would have been even able to block 1 forest and then bounce in. But like, honestly, like, I didn't even expect that to matter.
Yeah.
And I mean, the way he unsieged it was extremely expensive for him as well. Obviously, this was a mistake, but yeah, it happens to the best.
Yeah. So you Ramdingler. Okay.
And yeah, like afterwards, like we can look at what he did with his giant. Like he got the giant turn 10, turn 11, he moves west.
I mean, he killed the rider, but I think that was a huge misplay.
It's a 4 HP.
Oh yeah, I even forgot to bounce that one away.
Yeah, you forgot to move it. And I mean, in this turn, you should have moved it north. He needs to bring it to the center.
Yep. Because then he could have had 2 giants in this center city, or block you in the north or something, and going west doesn't do actually anything. So.
Yeah, and then turn 12, he moves 1 tile northeast. Like he's still really worried.
Yeah.
And then turn 13, he goes north, so gets closer to the action, but like in turn 13, the same giant could have also been 1, 2, 3. It could have also been right next to the middle.
Mm.
Yeah, on this turn 12 could have been already in the middle. Yeah. Huge mistake by him.
So again, I was right. So like if your cities are aligned, that's the winning condition. So again, it's like the third time in this highlights we have this same situation. So don't despair, people. If you have your cities in this setup, there is always hope.
Oh,
Yes,
I
but
only had
you
3
attack.
cities and not 4 in this cluster.
Anyways, they were in line, so that's the most important thing. Okay, yeah, one last game, and before that, let me remind you about our poll. So we are voting ZEBASI or Anzala. The poll is still active, so cast your votes if you haven't already. Oh, now we have Anzala against Anzala. This is not common.
Well,
And who do we have here?
We just had a matchup of 2 regular Zebasis. Now we got both players playing with the skins. In the northwest, we got Sunflower and Dreamland, or also known as Sunnyflower or Sofa Master. Yeah, he's the host. And then in the east, with Lighthouse Spawn, we got my lil bro. And for first time this game, this stream, we also don't have. We don't
it's
have
lakes.
Dryland game.
Finally,
we got Lakes game.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should see some different dynamics here. Maybe Rider Roads not being the only viable strategy for once. Well, let's see how it plays out. Pretty standard opening by both.
They both
There
play
you
the C2. And here he goes for the lighthouse. I don't like this idea. Like, going for the lighthouse is fine, but I would have went there with the third warrior, because you're effectively losing one tile in expansion.
Yeah, I completely agree, especially because you already spawn in the corner. You will naturally be slower to expansion than if you spawn closer to the center of the map.
Yep.
And yeah, I wouldn't move back with the second warrior either.
Justini Linguini joined us. He's also happy that it's finally something.
A non-dry game.
Yeah, something non-dry. Hi, Justini.
We all know that.
Yeah. Interestingly, Orange decides to not pick up attack here. So goes for workshop with no technology in the 3 warrior opening. And meanwhile, red-brown is going for construction right away. What do you think about construction here?
I think I like it, to be honest. Like, he has some not very easy, but some easy giants, and it's lakes, so you can get away with some more greedy plays.
Though the windmill spots right now are kind of occupied by other things, so it's going to be expensive to get a giant.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And yeah, we meet here. He's really low in units, but he sees his path to giant. But okay, let me talk about this. So I saw this and it kind of triggered me. So right here, he's 11 stars, 9 stars per turn. And well, what you need to pop a giant? That's right, you need 20 stars. Now the problem is this 5 HP warrior over here in a pretty vulnerable position, so Rider could bounce in. Was there a way to play around this? I guess not really, right?
No, I don't see a way.
Yeah, maybe
Well-
maybe there was no way to secure the
Well,
giant.
if his score counted, he would have knew that his opponent got riding only this turn, only on turn 5. So he would have known that his warrior was probably out of range of the opponent riders.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, if he should have kept his warrior standing still near the city and heal it.
maybe it's still kind of risky. I think he can still get it. No, turn 5. He ends with 9 stars per turn, so it's a burn. And then he needs 2 pop actually. Okay, yeah, no, he can.
Yeah, now he's 2 stars short.
But,
Oof,
I mean-
that was lucky.
He could have also got roads here from a ruin or something that helps him get roads, and then the rider would have been in range even on that tile. So
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean,
Would have
probably
been-
the safest option. I would
I
have
think it's
done
okay.
that too.
how he played it. Yeah, so I think Orange paying a bit too much respect to Red here. I guess the expectation is that no one would play this greedily. But if you take a look, like there's actually nothing preventing Orange from bouncing onto that will and taking it.
Mm.
And we can now see him building up his giant.
Yeah, another workshop, so really strong economy now. Roads for Orange.
And Orange has 3 more ruins to gamble on.
Yeah. Nice to see the Park of Fortune used immediately again. I like it.
Yes, you gotta appreciate that.
And now he's finally bouncing on there, but yeah, he could have
Because
probably done
since
that.
he now had roads, he was sure he could secure the village, and so he went for it.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to think about the road play there.
Yeah. Now that's a free siege. Like, going for riders would have been huge for him.
Yeah, and now with Sweat Sword just takes that city. Yeah, going for roads were not the best idea. And he's getting border growth to sabotage the city. But still, this forces him to
I
not
mean,
make a lot of
he
units.
misplayed the windmill in like, probably on the fruit would have been better. Like, it can be level 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, with 10 stars, it's a giant.
I agree.
And also this border growth is good for, water access. I don't know if there will be some naval action, but
Yeah,
just one port wouldn't do much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the main intention obviously is denying these resources
Mhm.
and the road space.
Yeah. And yeah, getting even more space to work with roads himself. Yeah, whatever it is.
No trade. Trades
Yeah,
already.
it gets trade from a ruin, which is
Oh, okay.
very good. Like,
Mm.
not in this very moment, but in the late game is going to be very useful. And here he did a misplay by taking the wall,
Mm-hmm.
because he is now giving the opponent the city with a wall in it.
Are you sure he gets it? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 cities. Can he get
Ooh.
Bazaar? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ooh.
5. But he doesn't have enough for. Huh. But with the road connections, he gets 2 monuments, no?
No, because he doesn't get the giant in the capital.
But 1. Oh yeah, he's 1 pop short. Okay, you're
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, not the best. But like also like this rider over here, like that one stays alive is like really cursed.
And yeah, here we see an unbreakable siege.
Yeah, red didn't really spend any time getting his getting units. So now he's just right in the
He's getting
middle of
overwhelmed.
cities. He gets veteran rider siege at turn 11 and he cannot unsiege it.
Yeah, which is very, very bad.
And now orange can still get the Grand Bazaar even though he had just lost his 6th city.
And here he gets it.
That's a very interesting situation. It doesn't happen often. Okay.
Yeah, but
And he even plays the
Orange.
market.
hey, I'm not very happy about this. Okay.
Yes, 2 monuments.
Yeah, here just passing on 2 monuments. I think like pretty big mistake. Obviously, could use these monuments to
Get the giant.
get more giants out
Mhm.
now. Please secure this win, right? Like red only
Yeah.
has these 3 cities. It should be like an easy conversion.
Mhm.
Sword ruin really useless back there.
And yeah, here we see that he plays the market to give the city to his opponent.
Could he have unsieged it?
No, no way.
I'm not even sure. Oh, he is.
Ooh, you think? No,
He
that's
can
too
just barely
expensive.
not afford forestry.
Yeah, by 2 stars.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah,
2
if
stars
he didn't
short.
place the market, he would have been able to unsiege, since the market costed 5 and gave 3 back.
So he would have had 26. And with 26 stars, he gets forestry. Can shop these forests. And place down the Park of Fortune and Grand Bazaar for a giant in the city.
Yep.
And now he's losing the city to a random 8 HP warrior siege.
Yep.
But
And
he's
we
getting
will
a vet sword siege over here at least. Oh, let's see how much it matters.
Yep. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he got killer. And
Yeah,
pops the
that
giant.
Gate of Power had 2 misplay in it at the same time. Firstly, it was not needed for the giant, because the city is gonna get the population from the from the 2 farms.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. It was.
And the other
Okay.
problem with the Gate of Power is that it's on the only water tile on that lake that it's over there, which is very, very important, I think, for the what was his name? I can't even remember. My little bro. Okay. Because he is now in disadvantage on expansion, so he needs to attack his opponent. But to attack your opponent, you need to attack on the most sides at the same time. Like only one side, attacking on only one side is not a good option. You need to spread the opponent troops as much as you can. And being able to place any troop onto the water over there, I think it would have created a huge threat for the opponent capital.
Yeah, also if you think like really late game, orange could place a port here. Port cloaks there. And move him here.
Mhm.
And get a guaranteed cloak at every time.
Yep.
And yeah, but at the same time, red once again, like, I'm not sure, like, the cities back there kind of feel left open. And so.
Yeah, now the siege. Okay.
And he can barely unsiege. Okay, no, he can pop another.
No, I think
giant.
it's just enough. It's like really close.
Okay.
He placed the gate
I mean,
floor
he
earlier.
had the units. He had the units. Like, just one road.
He has one rider and this one. But
Yeah,
he has roads, okay, so he could have killed it.
Yeah, very easily.
But I believe... Okay, no, the warrior doesn't have to last it, I think, because 8 HP riders should kill 7.
Yes.
Maybe.
No,
I'm not
no,
even
maybe
sure if 8
not.
kills 7. I think he would have
Me
been
neither.
forced to kill the 3, which would have been not that great.
Yep.
Yeah, but obviously a huge misplay to even allow this in the first place by Red.
Mm-hmm. And that level 3 market is now level 8. Like,
Yeah.
it was a huge gift from
Could have
Sunnyflower.
He could have also just placed a road instead of a final farm, which cost 10 stars instead of 7 for no reason.
Yeah.
Instead of 3 for no reason.
And he got another giant in the... Yeah, now he's pressuring his opponent with all these giants.
Yeah, like Red has such a good economy now suddenly. Like Orange used to have a lead like all the time, but now Red is up like 10 stars per turn. Despite being down in cities.
Yeah.
And like 4 giants advancing, like that looks scary.
Yeah, but still, it's only, you know, like a one tile land bridge, so I wouldn't be too concerned seeing those 4 giants.
Yeah, not
actually.
too much, but a bit, yes. And I think that if in this position, my little bro had fishing, it would have been much more scarier. Like, he can place a juggernaut over there. Maybe not this turn, because it's going to get destroyed by the riders. Because they can eat without retaliation. But if you can block the tile where there is the 4 HP warrior, and then you place the juggernaut over there, and he's going defenders. So if he goes defenders too, he can start placing rammers over there, or simply both. That can be bombers or whatever he wants.
Yep.
Also, I think Red really misplayed the attack here by not roading this giant next to the city.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
So he just slowed it down by 1 turn completely unnecessarily, like also with the random excess population not doing anything yet. Like, it's really just giving Orange time that he doesn't have to give Orange.
Yeah, the 5 giants.
Like, I think now he should have it right, so he can think about going.
Yeah, finally.
It's slow, it's slow.
Yeah, this game is like so much back and forth.
And here he goes for fishing to get the lighthouse, which it fails. But he has another try.
Okay,
This time
yes.
Successful.
Yeah.
So now he got the Eye of God and the Park of Fortune. Why
we
do you
still have the Park of Fortune?
Okay, so here on Siege.
Well, he can unsiege it, okay, but that surprises me actually. But now he lost a lot of riders while doing so, so he should get it in the next turn.
Yeah. And I mean, see that defender over there, like, getting that onto the water would have been huge.
Why did he not siege it with a giant?
No clue.
Maybe he didn't want it. I mean, he can siege next turn with the giant, and he's simply increasing his opponent sacrifices.
Yeah, maybe he wants to put more pressure on the capital.
Yeah, also they got these cloaks now.
Cloak, okay.
I'm not sure where they are going, but they are coming.
Because he doesn't have the vision on this border growth sea, right? Or does he? No, he does, because he knows that there is a border growth city there.
Yeah, like
Even
if he
if
goes
the
to, like he has to go into the water and then he can
Mhm.
just cloaks from water and it's like game over. But yeah, he was successful now. Finally, he also
How did this rider have ended up in this one tile island?
With
oranges rider.
I think ports. Yeah. With
Ah, okay,
ports.
there's a port. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I missed that. Okay, another
Yeah,
end siege.
Yeah, he will get a bit of counter attack.
And he misses the cloak, like.
Yeah.
I mean, he missed it, but it's not a problem.
I guess he was
because the
checking
cloak is
tile
not
that
gonna.
would
Yeah,
attack it
exactly.
after. Yeah, can red unsiege this? The answer is yes. He wasted a few units while doing so. I believe that he didn't have to use.
Yeah, probably.
Now we get a wall.
Which is quite a good option in this scenario.
Like yeah, he already has defenders, so going to be pretty easy to defend the city from now on.
Now maybe catapults could, maybe more like bombers can actually win the city now.
Yeah, but now orange doesn't have any units, so it's.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, here we forgot to take fishing.
Yeah, guys, if you're about to hit a cloak, like here, and there are only 2 empty tiles, and the other 4 empty tiles are water, you really should consider investing 9 stars into the fishing technology.
Yeah, get fishing.
You get 3 additional daggers because the city is level 5. Well, it's even level 6, but you can get at most 6 daggers per cloak. Yeah, really sad. Like these cloaks would really kill orange. Well, these daggers, I mean.
Yeah, good
so now
value.
Orange just gets extra time once again.
And here I think no, it's not. I mean, it's not a
problem. Interesting.
Not now he learned he got climbing and fishing, so
yes.
The knights are moving up, but they can't do anything yet.
And that's giant? Like, wow. Level 5
And he runs out of time, so he couldn't spend his 29 stars. Why does he still have 2 monuments? There's a city with so much excess population. What is even going on?
Yeah, he can even pop another giant in the other city. I mean, yeah, he can pop giants almost to whatever he wants. Maybe not in the front cities because there are knights.
That was sad.
I mean, he could have hit with the dagger, and the knights would have been able to chain.
Yeah.
Look at this situation. What happens with the knights here?
Ooh, actually, no. No, that wasn't enough.
Like, he completely missed his opportunity there to chain everything.
Oh, yeah, he could have done that by using the rider, yeah. Rider and dagger.
Rider and
he needs
he gets
both.
everything. But now the knights, they don't die. Like, he could have still saved it by using a dagger to hit.
Is that 16 HP? Yeah, 16 HP, yeah. He would have been able to chain through.
Yeah, like now that he locked his rider down, but he can still.
I mean, he can hit with the dagger, chain with the knight. With the knight, you chain the other guy, then the dagger hit the swordman, the other dagger.
Yeah, and then the rider can.
Then the rider, you siege, you smack the opponent giant, and you promote veteran. Yeah, that would have been quite devastating.
Like, really missed opportunity here to deal a lot more damage.
Yep.
And once again, like, passing with 36 stars, not what you want to see.
And he's
Like,
finally
these
getting
markets.
some presence on the water in the
Oh yeah, yeah.
north, like.
Like so far, Red even had a navy there, despite not having any ports, thanks to daggers, but it's slowly dying out.
Oof. Yeah, this was a great play to smack the giant.
I think these are a few cloaks too many, to be honest.
Yeah, especially if you are playing in such a small space. Hey, how many did he had? 4? Something like that?
Wait, did one cloak die?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Because
one just died from a splash.
because
port.
yes, he splashed it.
Yeah. Some night chains. Some
I
damage.
think here he got. Oh wow! Look at how many stars he has.
Yeah, 83.
He wants to go for the wealth monument.
But I don't think it's the true reason, because
No,
he
I
ran
don't
out of
think
time a
either.
lot. But yeah, like here once again, misses the cattle siege or the opportunity to deal more damage by moving in the cloak before like blocking another tile with a unit, so he can still reach with a knight. Because what
Yeah.
ends up happening is that we'll see the cloak, yeah, all land tiles blocked, so now he can't reach it anymore. Okay, Aquatism ramming.
Aquatism is a very good play, and he
But,
lost
like,
2
once again,
daggers.
Another cloak going down.
Yeah, no, two more. There was one on the farm too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
2 cloaks from 1 juggernaut.
Yeah, cloaks are not great against juggernauts.
Yeah, juggernauts and jellies.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why it's important to have a balanced army, right? Like he just made 5 cloaks and 3 of them just died to random giant splashes.
Mhm.
But I'm
Yeah.
surprised that Orange still does not have knights.
And to be honest, Orange is holding very well in this moment. I think.
Yeah, I mean Red should have absolutely overrun him here. But he made like a bunch of mistakes during the execution of the attack.
Yeah.
And now there's this siege once again, that's pretty annoying to deal with. Can he even do it?
Yeah, with the scouts.
Barely.
Oh!
Barely. And
Not-
even
not-
with a veteran. Wow. You can get the Grand Bazaar, I think, now.
I think didn't he get it earlier on?
Oh no, he already has it. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, but there is
but
the attack.
He's now losing the Water City. And that's
Yeah,
a
but
very
like-
important city. Because his opponent now goes to 6.
Yeah, and like crucially, like Red is sitting on so many stars, like he doesn't know how to spend them. Maybe he should start building some temples and pray.
Well, yeah, but at this point the game is pretty much over. Like
But this
giving
cloak
the
gets
opponent.
revealed and sniped, right? Like the next cloak that dies. And he reveals another cloak.
I mean, he didn't place them in the best position, I guess.
Hey, do you know which monument Orange still has?
Park of Fortune.
To die.
I mean, by the way, the Gate of Power placed on the western city.
Navigation. Okay.
No, for the host. The one it's like hanging population over there.
Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't do anything there with his excess population. But he placed the Gate of Power first and then got the mine for some reason. But
Yeah, don't know why. He could place there a sawmill. I mean, it increases the market, and you can get the border growth.
Yeah, that could help him, hold this lake, because he could, get more units there in the city in the west and
Yeah, you're right.
defend better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but like
another
it's
siege.
interesting, like Red is really lacking units to clear these
Mhm.
random swordsmen here, so he cannot keep on cloaking Orange's capital now.
Another siege. Is it going to hold?
And
one
Yeah,
Citrus.
no. Okay, another giant goes down. Oh,
Hey,
we
get the
see.
border
Okay,
growth.
finally. Okay.
I mean, he's moving up. No, what? Look at the city with the level 8 market. Yeah, one short from a giant, and he just spent 20 stars over there doing
Oh,
nothing.
Yeah, wow. I guess he could destroy the windmill and place a new one. He has chivalry.
Yeah. Over there, yeah. And we
Okay.
see
Yeah,
some
bombers.
flower that is blocking the cloak tile.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this find right here.
Yep. And now the cloaks, I think, are gonna die.
Let's
bomber.
watch from Red's perspective. No,
No.
he hit the wrong one.
Yep.
Oh, what
No.
happened here?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
still got it.
Still
But
with
like
Yeah.
the cloaks, they survive. Like a bunch of cloaks died earlier, and
Yeah.
but like that these cloaks survive now, given how many died earlier, is a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Look
I mean,
at the
he-
building.
Yeah, the Emperor's tomb, or whatever it's called, it's for the money.
Yeah, but he's one pop short, so he built the first ocean temple, but he needs the second one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
he's gonna get it very soon. And despite everything, like Orange is still holding in his continent near his capital,
Mhm.
but he's losing the water battle in the upper lake.
Okay, next ocean temple.
Sorry?
Next
The
ocean
second
temple.
water temple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he got the giant. Okay.
And yeah, Orange has
That's
had enough.
it. Mhm. Okay. This must have been like really exhausting. Yeah, 33 turns. Yeah. So your comments about this game, summary, what's your summary?
Do you want to start?
No, you can go first.
Okay. Well, so Orange was too passive with the riders early on, I believe. Like Red was playing completely greedily, not making any units.
Mm-hmm.
And then Orange just missed the opportunity to completely take all the space on the map faster. Yeah, then there were like these situations where he lost the city and he didn't really have to, I think. Also like this market over there. Wait. Yeah, what was it this turn? Yeah, he built this market. Then he gets siege. Has 24 stars. He needs 10 plus 16, so 26 to unsiege this by shopping. So yeah, that market cost him this city, right? Like if he pops a giant here, the game is over on the spot. Like he would be 6 cities against 3. He also has more giants. He has trade and everything. His opponent got absolutely nothing. but instead he was unable to unsiege this. Also, like, when did he get the monuments?
I
Turn
think this turn, yeah, turn
It's
12.
both monuments. And does he place them?
Now he placed the one over there like ages after.
He still has all. Turn 15 still has all.
Yeah, he kept them for a really long time.
It turn 17 he placed the first one, I believe.
Mhm.
Or was it 16?
Yeah,
Turn 16 he
for the
placed the
giant.
Bazaar. And
Yeah.
the Park of Fortune he's safe for the rest of the game. Eye of God also safe for like I don't know how long. Like
He placed it on the capital. The Eye of God was placed on the capital.
yeah, in turn 25, but he got it like almost
Turn 12.
8 months prior.
Yeah.
Yeti, what's your summary? How
Uh,
did you like the game?
I really liked the game because it was very long.
Mhm.
I think that the thing about holding monuments was really, really important. And
Mhm.
probably my little bro managed to win this game because his opponent was too passive at the very start. Just
Mhm.
like Meister said, if he had been a bit more aggressive, I mean, he had two
Mhm.
swordmen from 2 runes, and
Mhm.
with a bit more aggression, he would have easily overtaken his opponent by forcing his opponent to pop giants, but then the giants can't go anywhere, can simply
Mhm.
sit there and wait the defeat.
Yeah.
Because they need to
Mhm.
protect the city, so they can't really attack.
Yeah, and then we
And
also saw like a lot of text here in this game, which doesn't happen often. Yeah, so it was a bit chaotic, but it's it was Anzala against Anzala, so I guess that was the reason. So yeah, yeah, that's the chaos in their actions. Yeah. Anyway, I will finish the poll. So it was very close. It was a very close one. No, actually, now it's equal. So I thought Anzala will win like very very easily, but for a long time it was they had a big advantage, but now it's 50 to 50%.
Oh.
So no one wins this one.
No.
Okay. Thanks everyone for casting your votes. Yeah. So that's all we had for you today. I hope you enjoyed the games and our commentary. And yeah, I hope to see you next month for Homage Polyseum. And yeah, and the guys they will be here either like in a recording or as live commentary. So yeah, so see you on the next one.
See you,
Thanks everyone.
Thanks for having us.
Everyone.
Bye bye. Good night.